Oh, she's pure, unfiltered evil. This is like the equivalent of playing with your food before you eat it. If she's considered saner than the other summons, could you imagine what they would all look like together? She's gonna fucking commit genocide at one point and he's gonna hand her a popsicle. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, I knew it was gonna be evil, but man, they came out swinging. Drop a like, show your support, subscribe if you're around here. Patreon is, of course, where we catch my full live reactions. So, we have to remember, too, based on the conversation in episode 4, the heroes, which are the summons, right? These monsters. If we were to summon, like, anyone who's not, I don't know, the insect queen thing that we're gonna summon, anyone else probably would destroy the world. Like, that's how they implied it. That, like, we couldn't summon them all, even if we had the mana. They would go at each other's throat, probably cause an Armageddon. And if you summon pretty much any of them, they're just so unhinged. It's hard to keep them in control. So you really gotta take your time building up things. You can't just, jump into World War VII. So with that in mind, she's probably the sanest. Or one of the sanest. I mean, granted, the one we're about to summon, maybe she'll turn out to be less crazy. I doubt it, but, you know, just to play devil's advocate, let's just say she's one of the two most level-headed summons. She hung that man upside down, bleeding out, mind you, and made sure he understood that I am going to slaughter everyone you know. Not just your wife, not just your kid. Any village you've gone to, any person you've ever interacted with, I will find every single person in every single area you've ever been to, and I will slowly slaughter everyone. Because the thing with her is not only when she kills you does she steal your skills, she steals your memories. So she will know everything. So it's not only just like this man has to feel the regret of, if I didn't charge in, if we would have just retreated, this probably would have never happened. He has that on his side, but now he also has to die assuming that everything he's ever loved, and even people he didn't love, because at the end of the day, despite the mistake he made, you can absolutely assume he believed in the good of humanity, and that innocents shouldn't die. Now, do they play it off as a bit of a joke with the Dark Elves? Like, shit, boss, you really gonna do that? Teehee, no, I'm not gonna do. But here's the thing. Even if she was just playing Chuni, which is kind of what she's done throughout this show so far, you know, kind of playing into that evil role, it's not like we're playing a video game here, right? Like, these are real people, and she said that shit to his face. She's probably the PG-13 of the group. I'm terrified to learn what the M-rated heroes will look like. The thing, too, that's crazy, and what I really like, is she's so brilliant at fake outs. So she summons, I think it's 6 tentacles, right? And when they start cutting them with their holy blades, she doesn't regenerate them. So it forces them to assume she doesn't have more. So when they make their final strike, she can blast them with 20 more, because she never told you she only had 6, she just made you think that. The best part too, you thought I was alone. I wasn't alone. Oh shit, you think Holy Sword? I now have that ability. It's just, the more I see, and the best part too, is it's not just like you have a character who's like crazy evil. Your MC's just as evil. When she's asked, you know, I'm a little worried, like, did I go overboard? We have, like, a glitch in the Matrix gone. Yeah, I don't care. What the fuck you mean you don't care? Like, I get that you're playing on a side that's, like, evil affinity, but this shit ain't no game anymore. You know, it's really funny because, like, I'm not saying Overlord doesn't have, like, really evil things. Like, there's a character who made a whole torture device to just constantly torture. Like, but I'm sorry, I really fully believe this will out-evil Overlord in the long run of the story. I truly believe that, and you can't convince me otherwise. This show ranges from really good production to really ass production, And it's not like there's an in-between, it's one or the other. Sometimes you'll be looking and you're like, what am I looking at? And then at other points you're like, shit, that's great. But there's no like, oh, it's just good. No, it's either great or dog shit. It's like in between. But you know what? The atmosphere remains on point even when it's abysmal, that it keeps it going, especially the voice work and the music. It's so good. And what I really like about the music too is it actually feels like an old school video game. Like, it reminds me of something that would have been on the original NES or even the Super Nintendo. Like, in that era of video games, like that's how the music reminds me. Now, they did tease a threat, which is this gothic Lolita character who I assume has necromancy. That's what it gave me off. They're assuming she's a player as well, which isn't surprising. I mean, if you're gonna have a giant ass world like this, I mean, isekais, honestly, it's more surprising when it's a singular character, it feels these days, than multiple anymore. Maybe it's a little more 50-50, but you know, it's not as surprising as it used to be when it's like, oh shit, another player. But it does add in a lot of interesting thoughts, because now I'm starting to think, okay, this is such a strategy focused game, and we're kind of in the middle of like a civilization right now where it's like, okay, we need to make an alliance with someone who's like more neutral. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. You got that Civ kind of simulation going on. But also I'm wondering, like, how much does he know about other playstyles and factions and stuff outside the one he used to run in the game? Because even though it is similar to the game, it is clearly different. Like the fact that in the game she only stole skills, not memories. IRL now, she steals memories and skills. But it'll be cool to see if, you know, they can counter, or she can counter, whatever, or how that's going to play, or if it'll just be, you know, they're just powerful. Because right now the plan is, well, we'll just make more heroes. Makes sense, but God help anyone who gets in their way. Like, this show's just so unapologetically, we're the baddies. Like, it's not like, oh shit, or no, we are the baddies, and they know it, and they wear it on their sleeves. And just, man, remembering what the Dark Elves used to, like, look at them, like, yo, these bitches be crazy, to now they're just either like, I'm so scared, I'm just gonna nod my head in agreement, to, I'm so indoctrinated, I think this is a great time. I love it, man, but I wasn't ready for how evil she was gonna be this episode. So I was wrong. There wasn't any brainwashing. It truly was that guy who just realized she was intimidating. It's more obvious in the intro of how they did it this episode with, like, how she intimidates. Because last week's episode, you can't blame me, because the way they directed it made it feel like brainwashing, and, like, that's why he turned around. I do think it's the better option, though, because it shows that this man legitimately was like, we don't need to get slaughtered, we could regroup, there's a lot of ways to go, and that guy got them all killed. Not only that, potentially might have got everyone he ever knew killed, depending if she gets bored someday. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, ring that bell, and Patreon is where I catch my full live reactions and other exclusives, like, hey, I give video shoutouts to all my patrons. So today we got David Walker, Y, Xtren, CCC Studios, Patrick Stransky, Nathan Matthews, Charlie X, Jonathan, and we also have Ripmatus. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.